Hello and welcome to another Virtual Couch Cancer Blog update vlog thingy. Number 20 if I am keeping count correctly. The last one was March last year. So it's actually the 25th of February 2021. Yes, we're in 2021 already. A year on from the global pandemic, and hopefully it's showing some signs of slowing down in some countries at least. Here in Australia we've got it under control, which is good. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that really much. We'll talk about my latest update, which is that today I went to see my haematologist again after 6 months, and my blood test results, which I had yesterday, got those results, and they're all good again. So the last time I had a checkup was 6 months ago in August 2020, and yeah, I didn't do a video then, yeah, so this is, I guess, almost 11 months later that I'm doing an update. So yeah, it's all good, and come August 2021 this year, another 6 months time, it will be 4 years in remission for me, which is really good news. And yeah, so if I get to 5 years, I will be considered cured. So we've got about another 18 months to go before we get there, but it's coming up fairly fast. So, what other things to update you? Well, pretty healthy, otherwise I'm probably carrying a few extra kilograms still, because it's been hard to get back to the gym and stay regular. Every time I sort of wanted to go back to the gym, it was suddenly closed because of COVID, and yeah, that motivation was hard to find. The other big news, I suppose, since my... I might got an alert on my phone going off annoying me. The other big news from 11 months ago is I've finally found a new job and started that 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it's been a long time in between drinks for me. Probably July 2019 is when I quit my last permanent job. So this is a permanent job, not a contract job. And yeah, it's going up. It's early days, 2 weeks. The good thing about it is essentially I am permanently work from home, not just for COVID, but simply because my team is located in Canberra, so I can't go into the office very often. So yeah, so I'm work from home permanently, essentially. Yeah, which is really good, but it also means that I have to think about rearranging my study here and getting a bigger desk and setting up a couple more monitors, that kind of thing. But we'll get there, and yeah, so I'm really happy to finally get another job, and it's still in testing, which has been my career for the last 20 years, but a lot different from the kind of testing I was doing in the major banks where I've been working for the last 10, 12 years on and off. So yeah, it's all pretty good news. And yeah, so we'll see how we go. Other than that, really not a lot of news to update in terms of, yeah, well, I'm healthy, cancer-free still, got a job. It's all good. But yeah, so there you go. That's my latest update, and yeah, I was sort of reflecting back on. It's pretty much 5 years almost since everything, started to go pear-shaped in terms of my health. I think it was at the end of February that I first ended up in emergency with all the pains that were related to my kidney stone. And if I'd stuck around and got scans on that night, the cancer probably would have been found then rather than in the June, months later, because that was the second time that I ended up in emergency because of the kidney stone. So I was still pretty lucky to have gotten the kidney stone, because that's what really got the cancer noticed. And yeah, I think I would have been one of those guys who basically didn't go to the doctor until probably it would have been too late. It probably would have spread beyond where it was. So still thinking about how fortunate I was, even though it was a double whammy at the time, getting the kidney stone and finding I had cancer. So, but yeah, it's kind of a surreal reflection to look back and realise it's almost 5 years that it all started happening. But at the same time, it doesn't take much to bring all those memories back to the forefront, because it was fairly, as you'd imagine, traumatic thing to go through. But other than that, everything's good. Everything's good. I think I've said that about 10 times. So I'll wrap it up now, and I'll probably do another update in August, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.